Hey guys, welcome back to No Face, No Case podcast. I'm your girl, Kissy. Today is a very special video because today I will be sending condolences to a very beloved woman from the DC area by the name of, she goes by the name of VVS Diamond, and that's what we will call her until the day we see her diamonds shine again. Um, it's very unfortunate, very sad. The air is very, very heavy in DC right now. For the ones that were born and raised in our city, it's very, very sad. And I just want to send condolences to her children, to her mom, to her entire family, to everyone that loved her, to her friends, her fans, supporters, just to everyone that followed her, everyone that heard her name, anyone that was blessed to have come in contact with this beautiful young woman, young mother, and VVS. We're gonna miss you so much here in DC. Your hood is gonna miss you. You're most definitely the princess of your hood and one of the baddest. Until we meet again, fine. Okay, guys, so today's first topic is I want to talk about the show Married to Medicine, where there are beautiful professional women that works in the medical field, right? Um, some of you may be privy to it, some of you may not. If you're not, um, I suggest go and watch. At least try an episode the first season. You'll get hooked, I'm pretty sure. But let's get into some commentary real quick, right? So let's talk about the reunion, right? The reunion part one came out a couple days ago. Of course, Andy Cohen is the host. The girls are very familiar with him. He's been doing this for a long, long, long time. He's respected in the reality show production industry. So shout out to Andy. And this segment, shout out to Andy, because I'm pretty sure I'll have some segments when I'm not shouting him out, and I'm probably giving him my 2 cents as well. But what I can say, this first reunion episode was good. They usually have like maybe like 2 to 3, I believe. Oh yeah, 2 to 3 reunion episodes because they split it up. So with this one, I felt like it was really, really good. I'll rate it. It's up there. I'll rate it like a good 9 for real. 8.59. So let me tell you why I rated it. But I'm rating it. Basically, I feel as though, you know, their outfits were beautiful. Yes, number one, their outfits were entirely beautiful. No one could say anything about what they had on. They all look good. They color coordinated. Like that was bomb. I love everything about it. Okay. And then I think he was asking very, very important questions. He wasn't really, he was getting to the nitty gritty, and I liked it. And for it to be the first out of maybe 2 or part 3 or whatever, he did really, really well asking them questions that, would trigger some actual feedback or some actual clarity or whatever situation they had going on during the season, right? So enough of that chick chat introduction. Let's get right to it. I want to talk about first Simone's and Dr. Jackie's friendship, relationship, and what happened on the reunion. So my opinion is that, to be honest, I side with Dr. Jackie in this situation, right? I side with Dr. Jackie. I feel like Simone, and I'm gonna be real with you. If you ever see this or whomever, but I gotta be real. Simone, I feel like you were just waiting for a reason to fall out with Heavenly. That's how I feel. Because you act as if this was the first time, somebody has said something like that about you or whatever the case may be. Simone, let me put some respect on it. Dr. Simone, now, you have one of the loudest mouths out of all the cast members. Not only do you have one of the loudest mouths out of all the cast members, um, but you definitely, you have a loud mouth, but you also speak up for yourself. You're very opinionated. So when you put them two together, it's like, well, are you the victim or are you the suspect, Dr. Simone? Are you the victim or the suspect? Because when it comes to Dr. Jackie, it seems like you just try to play that victim role and act as if she wasn't supportive, or really it's really high schoolish. It reminds me of where, you're like, oh, well, you're my friend. You're supposed to choose my side, pick my side, be on my side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what it reminds me of. And don't get it twisted. I'm all about loyalty, okay? I'm all about loyalty. I'm all about it. But at the same time, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I feel like in that moment, Dr. Jackie didn't want to take away from what Dr. Heavenly experienced either. Because Dr. Heavenly say, hey, it was hostile. She grabbed me, it was hostile. Y'all was in the moment, and you did grab her. Because I'll put the clip up here, we need to see it again. You grabbed her. You definitely grabbed her arm. And Dr. Heavenly has a thick arm, Dr. Simone. You grabbed her arm, and moved her arm away. But it looked like you had a nice little grip. So you're not innocent, just to let you know, in case nobody has told you that to your face. Told you that in general. You're not innocent, love. And then you try to, oh, I'm a medical professional. I'm a doctor. That could my character. Simone, you have been on this television for years with that same loud mouth, saying overly opinionated opinions. Like you've been who you are. So why sit there and try to play victim this season? Oh, this could stop this, the board, the this, the that. No, I am not a doctor, but I also work in the medical field as well. And again, I just feel like it was a victim mentality. I feel like you tried to push yourself in the victim boat because you weren't a victim. You weren't a victim in that moment. Dr. Heavenly tried to like take a picture or put her arm around you to like gather you. It seemed warm and welcoming. And you took it upon yourself to say, well, you don't get to choose. It almost came off like, well, you don't get to choose when you want to make amends because maybe you felt as though, maybe she owed you an apology before she wanted to, be nicey nice or, but it was a lot, Dr. Simone. And I also felt like, here's my 2 cents again. I also feel like when she tried to put her arm around you, instead of you grabbing her arm, you could have just respectfully just moved over. Like, I've done it plenty of times when someone tries to hug me that I don't like or not too fond of. I'll step back like, hold up, get a nice bob and weave. Like, what we doing here? what we doing here? So yeah, that's how I feel. That's definitely my opinion.